Americans spend nearly $7 billion on skin care products, but a new book by a leading dermatologist says that 80% of us don't know what kind of skin type we have and could be doing more harm than good. The book is called The Skin Type Solution, and the author is the founder of the University of Miami's Cosmetic Center, Dr. Leslie Baumann, who joins us now. Thank you very much for joining us. This is fascinating because I think as women we have so many products in our kitchens, in our bathrooms across the country. But I should say that where you work, that you are often tapped, your center is often tapped by pharmaceutical companies and cosmetic companies for testing and other things. And you found that 80% of us, we don't know what skin type we have? 80% of us?
Unfortunately, it's true. In my last 10 years studying products and seeing patients at the University of Miami, we found that people are often wrong. Even educated women who know a lot about their skin. So they buy the wrong products, they spend too much money, and they end up looking terrible. It's very sad.
And we can do more harm than good if we don't know. And you said that's the first in your book. You said the key thing is to know your skin type. How do you go about it? Because you do have a questionnaire, a full questionnaire in your book that helps you know for sure. But just give us a few tips on how you can determine what kind of skin you have.
Okay. Well, the questionnaire takes the guesswork out of it, but basically if you look in the mirror and you see that you have dark patches, you're probably a pigmented type. It doesn't matter if you have darker skin or lighter skin. If you have dark patches, you're considered a pigmented type. If you have acne or redness, you're probably a sensitive type. Oily and dry, it's hard to guess. That's where people are often wrong. They make the most mistakes in wondering if they're oily or not.
I know, because a lot of people, you're told that, and you're saying there are 16 different skin types. 16? Not the 4 that we all often hear about?
You know, the 4 that we know about right now were actually described in the early 1900s. They're 80 years old. So it just hasn't kept up with the scientific advances that we have today. So there's actually 16, and they're made up of a combination of whether you're oily or dry, whether you're sensitive or not, whether you're pigmented, and whether you have a tendency to wrinkle. You combine that together and you find out exactly what your type is of the 16.
Okay, we have 2 lovely models that are here with us, Dorothy and Violet, and you both have taken the questionnaire and determined what type of skin type you have?
Dry, sensitive skin.
Dry, sensitive?
Oily, sensitive skin.
Oily, sensitive. So both sensitive, but sensitive in different areas.
Exactly.
So what do you think for Dorothy?
Well, what's interesting is if they went to the store to purchase a sensitive skin product that said for sensitive skin, that product might not be right for both of them. So they have to take into account whether they're dry or oily. So with Dorothy, she is dry, so she needs to look for cleansers that don't hurt her skin barrier, that they don't rip the lipids out of her skin. They let her skin remain hydrated.
And these are the products that you recommended for her?
There are many products that would work for her. Eucerin is a good choice, Dove, Cetaphil, there are some other ones on the market. But the point is she doesn't have to spend a lot of money to get the right skin care.
Because it doesn't mean you have to spend a lot. I'm glad you said that, because a lot of us think you have to spend a lot of money. And that's not true.
Exactly. In fact, if you're doing more than 3 or 4 steps in the morning, you're spending too much time. And if you're spending more than $20 on your regimen in the morning, I feel like you're spending too much money. So my goal is to try to help save you time and money, because we're all busy. I have 2 kids. We all are busy. We don't have a lot of time to spend on skincare.
How about for Violet? What did you suggest for Violet?
Violet, although she's sensitive, she has oily skin, so we need to focus on controlling her oiliness. And a benzoyl peroxide cleanser such as the Neutrogena Clear Pore or the Clean and Clear is a great option for her. But for dark patches, a problem that Dorothy doesn't have, Violet has dark patches. She needs to look for products with hydroquinone such as the DDF product or Murad. There are, again, many inexpensive products on the market that can help her. And then follow that up with a moisturizer that prevents spots. The moisturizers that we have here, the Olay and the Vino, actually prevent her from getting pigments or spots in the first place.
And also, everybody I talk to, especially all dermatologists, you stress sunscreen. That is something that should be part of all of our regimens, correct?
I'm glad you bring that up. It doesn't matter what your skin color is, you need sunscreen. In fact, a lot of people with skin of color, like Violet, don't know to wear sunscreen every day. Actually, Violet knows, but many people don't realize it's not just about aging or skin cancer. It also causes dark patches and it suppresses your immune system. So the sun is our enemy. We want sunscreen every day.
All right. Well, this is a fascinating book, and I didn't realize we had 16 different skin types, and with $7 billion in this industry, it's good to know. Dr. Baumann, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Never look lovelier.
Thank you.
Ladies, thank you very much. We appreciate that.